volume? Okay. Did the mic go down? Hang on. That's the problem. There we go. How's that? How's that? Is that better? Check, check, check. Anybody? Anybody? Better, louder, please. Still cannot hear. Nope. What? What about now? That's really weird because it's my same. Hang on. The levels have been the same. How's that? How's this? How are we now? Better? Better? Okay, cool. I think I was on the wrong channel. Okay, awesome. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. Honestly, a little loud. Well, then turn your stuff down. Just kidding. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday night. Oh, wait. Guys, less than 2 days. Less than 2 days until H3 comes back. I can't believe we made it. People have been struggling, asking very frequently in the subreddit when things are happening, when things are coming back, you know? So I'm very, very proud of us all for making it this far. This is the last after showy stream before the show comes back. We've done 4 weeks of shows, of streams, without any new H3 content coming out. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I think I want to make my camera just a little bit brighter here. 1 second, y'all. 1 second while we're fixing things. Is it the contrast? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. The subreddit definitely went feral. We're going to talk a little bit about the subreddit tonight. But first up, okay, let's see. What was I talking about here? Oh, I will say, I think that this has been, in my recent memory, the quietest break there's been. Usually we'll get some Ethan VODs from the basement or even a stream from the basement, right? So from the Klein's household, there was not much going on. And I gotta say, I think that was a great idea all around, because as we know, time heals all wounds, right? And time is what puts distance between us and the insanity that was 2025 in the H3 community. I think a lot of snarkers got bored this month, right? I think that's the only way, I think, to wean these people off of their incessant need to hate something with a burning passion is to give them 4 months with no new nourishment. So I do think that this was a great idea just to like recharge, because it was a horribly stressful year, I imagine, for them with everything going on. And I'm hoping that we come back and there's just less of that. Like, I think AB putting his foot down stamped out a lot of it, right? It kind of made them a little more impotent than they already were. And so I'm hoping this 4 weeks off showed them how fucking bored they are and how their entire their entire online personality rotates around or revolves around something that they don't like or that they claim not to like. I mean, that just can't feel good, especially when you have to like manufacture your own outrage for a whole month. Like that's just exhausting. And so I'm hoping that things will be chill, that we'll get to have more goofs and gaffs this year with a lot less just totally made up bullshit to worry about. Right, gang? That'll be awesome. Coming up on Monday, Deej, are you ready to call in tonight? Oh my gosh. Excuse my yawning. Deej. And let me know where I should call. Yeah, Deej is going to call in. We have something exciting planned for starting next week that's going to run direct call or mods. Let's do mods voice chat. That's fine. We'll just pop in there. Where the bloody hell is it? Is it in my mod section? We literally were just in there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see if we can hear you. Can you say something?
Yep.
Hey.
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome.
So I just had to mute the stream quickly because time delay and it will just mess with my head. And
okay, that was me. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, this is Deej. This is our, well, I call him our Captain Mod, but he just likes to go by Mod. So yay, Deej.
Excuse the dodgy accent.
We love accent. We love the dodgy accent. So
watch it'll swap from region to region.
We love that. You're getting lots of love in chat. Okay, so for 2026, we are. Is there an echo for you guys, or is it just for me? Hoping it's just for me.
I'm getting no echo here.
Okay, great.
I think that might be just for you.
All right, sweet.
This is going to be somewhat tricky. Apparently, they're saying I'm a little bit low.
And there is an echo.
If you right-click on my name in Discord, you can turn my individual volume up.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to be on a delay seeing what you're doing versus telling you what to do. So I'm going to try and second-guess some of what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to intro this quickly. You guys are going to get a little bit of an echo for some reason. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe I can turn my own volume down here. Maybe that'll help.
If needs be, I can try and turn myself up.
I think I fixed it. Yeah.
No, I can't. I'm maxed out on my volume.
Are we good on Deej? I turned you up.
Okay, and now I don't think I can hear you. Nope, Discord's definitely not picking you up now.
Yeah, it's because well, when I have it on, it echoes for me and I think also for the people. So I will kick it over to you. I'll unmute myself to give you the cue in 1 second. Okay, so basically what's happening is this coming week, we are launching 2026 H3 Bingo. And we had talked about, like, a couple streams ago, we made a card together, right? But y'all came up with so many good ideas that we now have multiple cards. And Deej is going to explain how it's going to work. So, Deej, if you want to explain how bingo is going to work, take it away.
Okay, so do you want to bring up the Discord initially on your screen and go to the bingo chat channel? Nobody else will be able to see it as of yet. It is only accessible to us mods at the moment.
Got it.
Probably open it up at the end of the stream.
All right.
Don't want everybody rushing off to grab their cards mid-stream. We can do all that after.
All right. I am in there right now. You want me to pull up a card?
Okay, so I can't see it on my end. I don't know if you're showing it out to the stream.
Not yet.
Okay, if you want to just capture that.
All right, cool.
Everyone is still saying they can't hear me that well.
Oh, hang on.
My name is...
There we go. That should help. I turned the web audio up. Hopefully you guys can hear.
Okay. Well, the other thing I was going to say is in the mods only voice channel where my name is there, if you right click on my name, you should have... Oh, no.
Yeah, I blasted it there
anymore.
too. I think it was the web audio in OBS. So I fixed that.
Okay.
And now let
That's all
me
good then.
pull this up.
You'll have to let me know when it's on screen because I'm on a delay on the actual stream, so I can't see it yet.
I gotcha. I'm working on it here. What the F, bro? It's not display capture. Which one is it?
Ruby Medal says, "Is Deej your smaggle?" What's a smaggle?
What is a smaggle?
Break out the Google.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let's look that up.
Nothing. Smiggle is an Australian-based retail store chain, but don't know what a smaggle is.
That's not a smaggle. Dude, how the fuck? Oh, window
hang
capture.
on.
Dumb, so stupid.
Urban Dictionary. The act of haggling someone with sexual favours. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
They better not be hinting at that.
That is
Look,
very
I love Kate
weird.
Bitch, but one, she's lesbian. Two, I'm asexual. There ain't none of that.
Period.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
All right, we are up with the bingo. Let me just...
Okay.
Basically what I have one of the cards up, and it looks so amazing. I am gonna
I've just caught up to that. No, that's not what we want to be seeing.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What do you want me to show then?
Just on Discord, just go into the bingo channel.
Okay.
H3 Bingo 2026 in the public channels.
Okay, we're in it right now.
Okay, so you should see the chat message
Oh no, wait,
there.
that's the public channel.
Announcing
Hang on. So it's bingo. It's called H3 Bingo 2026.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Let me make it bigger. I'm just gonna put it over my face because who cares? All right, tell them all about H3. All right, we got it, guys. Thank you.
That's cropped off. There we go. Okay, so everyone, you will see that message there, just welcoming you to it, and you can see the URL link at the top. Kate, if you click on that, it will open the web page in a browser.
Bingo Baker. Okay, and I think I have that attached to web here that I can pull it up. Oh, cool. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, there we go. Got it.
So let's just wait for that to catch up a bit. You should have a box there, basically with a welcome message to the thing. Okay, yep. Just need to open that space up. There we go. It just tells you there, welcome to the GWAM code H3 Bingo 2026, yada, yada, yada. Enter your Discord name below. Click the button to generate your random card. Once you've made your card, don't forget to bookmark it so that you can come back and mark your squares off as they happen throughout the year. Now, you don't want to bookmark this until you've put your name in and generated the card. Everybody, please, if you could use your Discord names on it so we can tie who's who, because we can see all the cards in the back end.
So everybody's going to get their very own card. With a random grouping of entries.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool.
It is a 6x6 bingo card, 36 squares total, but there are 57 or 58 possible bingo options. So obviously there's the different combinations of which ones you could get, but also the placing on them. So we can still get a line across, down, diagonal.
Cool.
Things like that. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, we can do diagonal. Of course we can.
Awesome. Yeah, all right. I just did mine.
I think we can still class.
Let me make this smaller so y'all can see the whole thing. What else you got to say?
What will happen is through the year. Now, everybody, once you've got the card, this is where you need to bookmark the page so you can come back to this same card every time. Because if you reuse that link in the Discord channel, it will generate a new card. You want to keep coming back to the same card.
Okay.
You can either bookmark it in your browser, or
Done.
you can copy and paste it in an email and send it to yourself. So you've always got access to the URL. That will be the URL for your specific card. Now, as and
Okay.
when any of these things happen throughout the year, so for instance, top line, second across, silent library episode. If a silent library episode happens, you can do it during the show if you like, but at some point after the shows, I will add that into the bingo channel to show that it is official. If you just click on it, you will see it get a mark. It shows up a little weird underneath the text.
Now,
But
do
you
you
will
want me
see
to
that
click
it is
it, or
marked.
am I able to unclick it?
Yep, it's fine. I can reset it and you can do a new card later anyway.
Ready? Okay, so that'll show that it is marked off.
Yep, it's got like a yellow X underneath it. I can't quite see it my end. There we go, it's there.
Yep.
Just waiting for it to catch up.
Yeah.
And that will be the same throughout the year. Any that come, they should stay marked
Okay.
from if you close it and come back to it later.
Okay.
And all I will do, any of these that happen, I will put up a screenshot of just the square that has happened in the bingo channel on Discord. I can always also post ongoing updates so people can go back through and double check that they have marked every square that has been called that they have.
Cool.
And that's about it.
This has been a labor of love of Deej and the mods. This is something that I was like, I do not have time to do it, and you guys want to do it really well. And so I am so glad that you guys got this together. This looks so freaking cool.
There's different pictures for every single one as well.
Awesome.
Some of them I had to create my own. Some of them I could just find a picture and crop it that was somewhat related. One of them doesn't even have text. The karaoke with the clients one, I just found that and thought, okay, just the picture will do. It doesn't need the text.
It looks perfect. This looks great.
But yeah, it's all there.
Yeah.
And we will just, I don't know if you're going to call them out on your after shows as well.
We'll try. I don't know all of them, so we'll have to do them in chat as well, I would say.
Yeah. There's other stuff to talk about there.
Yeah.
But
you can do them in chat, do them in Discord, and if I remember
either way,
them,
they will definitely be in Discord.
Yeah,
What I will do over the weekend as well is I will set up another alert role. Same way people could assign themselves their pronouns and now can sign up for an alert to the sports news channel. I'll set up a bingo one where people can so I'm not spamming everyone with an at everyone tag. Cool. I will just create a self-assignable at bingo role, and I will announce each one with at bingo and screenshots of the ones that have happened, and we'll see who's the first to get lines, blackouts, whatever. So we'll see how it goes through the year.
Everybody in chat really wants the bingo channel to be open right now. So let's just fire it.
2 seconds.
Please. It'll be up momentarily, y'all.
Edit channel. Permissions. Turn it off from private. And save changes. There we go. It should be open for everybody now.
Okay, it's open, everybody. Go grab your...
Just double check at my end that it is as well. Roles, default.
Go grab your cards. Go.
Yep, it's open for everybody.
Oh, yeah, people are rolling in right now. I see them. Alex was first. Alex was first.
Got to get in there.
All right.
Got to get in there.
Thank you so much, Deej. This looks amazing, and it's going to be so fun, and we're going to be playing it all year long. So get in there and get your cards, guys.
You're welcome. Have fun, everybody. Speak to you later.
Bye. And remember what Deej said. Save the link of your actual card, not just the general link. Save the actual link from your card, bookmark it, text it to yourself, do whatever you need to do. And why not share a screenshot of your card in the bingo channel so we can all see what everyone's cards look like. Yay! I'm so excited for the super fun game. And I hope y'all are still chugging along with the reading challenge. There's still so much time in January, and there are so many cranes. I have been working on them all weekend. My hands are like this. So keep going. We've got the reading challenge and we've got bingo going. If you like to read, if you like to play bingo, whatever you want, we have it covered here on the GWAM channel. Less than 4 hours to go in your audiobook. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. So yeah, plenty of fun to have all year long, and lots more to come. So I can shut this now. Thank you again to the mods who spent time raking through all of the comments from that episode where we did the bingo card. And I'm just so happy. I'm so excited we have such a cool thing going on. And that is all thanks to the lovely moderators. Okay. Now, what else do we want to do right now? Oh, let's talk about the poker game. So last night, Ethan made an appearance. He played and we watched 6 hours of poker on a new channel. This was at the Hustler. And the channel is like a World Poker Tournament, like WPT instead of CPT. And there were a couple familiar faces. There were a couple brand new faces. There were new nicknames, of course, that arose. And also, as expected, the entire chat was just us. It was just the H3 fam. It was basically the live chat from the stream, hanging out, watching poker, overwhelming the one. Was there one mod in there? Was there one mod for 6 hours? Book It with Rent was not there. Very sad. I think that I saw like one, maybe 2 mods. Nate was there. Was Lena? I didn't see Lena. Nate was there. Hila was there for a bit. Yeah, Hila and Nate were in there. There were a few, but they weren't very active. Okay, yeah. It was so fun. And we have just a couple highlights from the night. There was a lot more table talk than there usually is for the celebrity poker tour. And I think the reason for that, and they were talking about it during the stream, is that they don't allow phones at the table. So no one is checking their phones between hands, and everyone just instantly has to talk to each other. And it happened. Like, there was so much more chatter, and it definitely provided for a lot of really, really fun moments. Right away, I spotted Randall, and I'm sure a lot of you did too. To Ethan's right here, you can see him. Oh, no, you can't. Psych! We had Steiny on Ethan's left and Randall Emmett on his right. Well, I guess it would be his left, but on the right. Randall is the ex-husband or I think it's husband, although we'll get into that. The ex of Lala from Vanderpump Rules. They split after they had a kid. He supposedly cheated on her. There was also like a big financial thing, and 50 Cent was saying that Emmett owed him like $1 million. It was like so much drama. So much drama. So I went into this very ready to hate on Randall Emmett. I was like, fuck Randall. Like, Team Lala, Team Ocean, right? Listen, the other D-bags at the table made Randall look like a fucking prince. Like, I think because these are like gamblers, not celebrities, it was just like dirtbag central to some degree. There was one guy named Togi, right? That was his name. And we'll get to him later, but let's start with Mr. Randall. So, Obviously, I was like, oh God, it's fucking Randall. I wasn't really excited. But then something happened that endeared me to him. And this is very silly, but I really just had like a moment about Randall when he put in his drink order. So let's hear what Randall orders at the poker table.
I've seen yours. Yes, thank you. Been waiting for my invite.
I get hot chocolate.
Yeah, you want to come?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Did you see Ethan? He orders a hot chocolate with whipped cream, and Ethan is delighted. Ethan is delighted with that order.
No, I know. Me and my sis have been doing one for 6 months, so I'm just curious.
Yeah. I've seen yours. Yes, thank you. Been waiting for my
I
invite.
get hot chocolate.
Yeah, you want to come?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is our jolly boy there. That is sniffing pie on a windowsill. He was like, ooh, I thought he was going to order one too.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it.
And no lid, please.
Love
No
to hear
lid.
some more insight
Hold the
from
phone.
Ethan.
That means more
of the H3
whipped
podcast.
With whipped cream, no lid, please.
Oh my goodness.
No lid.
cream. Look at him.
have to
Of
do
course,
that.
has the Protest Sisters podcast with
I love that.
He's
Andrea,
so
who was here
delighted by the
earlier.
hot cocoa. So I was like, okay, Randall, that's pretty cute. That's that pie smelling floating Ethan. Exactly. It made me want a hot chocolate. It made Ethan want a hot chocolate. I just love that he's at a poker table and ordering that. Exactly. Don't squash the cream. It's room for more cream, and also you're not just squishing it down into the cocoa. Hell yeah. Because yeah, if you have a lid, you're never actually getting the whipped cream. Yeah, he sees the steam lines of the hot chocolate and floats toward it. So yeah, that was when I started to warm to Randall. And then this is when I loved Randall. So there was a moment in a very contentious hand when this fucking guy, this is one of the guys that made it very easy to enjoy Randall. This guy's name was Ohio David. I just called him Cornhole Dave. He supposedly plays cornhole professionally, but that is up for debate. He just seems like a dirtbag gambler, like a degenerate gambler. Douche canoe is a great word for him, right? He got into a hand with this guy Mariano, who is also a dirtbag gambler. He was very quiet and seemed very nice the whole time, but people in chat really had strong opinions about him. So I have not seen enough of Mariano to know about him. But in this moment, I was team Mariano. So as you can see here, if you know anything about poker, even if you don't, Ohio Dave, Cornhole Dave, has a oh my God, a full house. So it's not a flush. He has 3 8s and 2 2s. That's a full house. He knows that it is very unlikely that Mariano, it's almost impossible that Mariano has beaten him. Based on what is on the table, it's pretty clear that the full house is like far and away the winner of the hand. Okay? Mariano tried to scare him off with like a huge bet. It didn't work, obviously, because he had a fucking full house. But what Ohio David, Cornhole Dave, does is just considered really poor sportsmanship. It's like I believe they call it slow playing, and he's acting like he doesn't know what he's gonna do. And he's like mocking him. And just watch what happens, and then you'll see Randall's reaction, and I just love it. Randall has a real strong sense of justice. And maybe some OCD. So he knows he's got him beat. He knows he has enough. He knows he's going to kill him. And now he's acting like he doesn't know if he's going to call.
You really have a 2.
David is really enjoying this.
But I've always been good about, I can operate on no sleep.
Even if he had a 2, Cornhole Dave still has the higher full house.
8-7 will be brutal. I'll tell you that much.
And he has 8-6.
All right, let's go.
There's the call.
You win.
So everyone now sees that that was all bullshit, and he has a full house, and he was just fucking with this guy.
Wow.
And he knows he's an asshole.
I thought he had 8-7.
This guy's just like seems embarrassed.
Mariano did muster a chuckle there, but I don't think he thought that was that funny.
8-9-8-7.
You could have quads. 8-7 beats me.
8-7. He doesn't have 8-7-6-7.
$62,000
All right,
pot.
here comes Randall. Randall's pissed.
It's fucking sick. Mariano, I don't support that behavior. I'm just
At
telling
least you
you.
didn't have a deuce, Mario. That would have been more.
I support a lot of abuse, but that's another level.
Bro, I thought he could have
Bro, you took
8-7.
5 minutes to needle him?
No, I thought he had 8-7.
Would you stop?
You should have paid 10K to see a card.
I wanted.
Oh yeah, he was like, how much to see one card? He was like going to pay him $10,000 to show one of his cards. He was just being really fucking arrogant.
Didn't call that.
8-7 isn't good. It would have been good in that hand.
0. There was 0% chance you.
Oh,
you didn't
Mr.
call
Bluffer McBluffington,
saying-
give me lessons.
that. You gonna fold that?
He could have 8-7,
You should
bro.
take lessons from me.
Yeah, with the 8-7?
I agree.
This guy is so upset. He says nothing and he like gets up from the table.
Mariano's a class
know what I
act.
just
Mariano, that fucking
You don't
set
think
me
you could
off.
have 8-7 there?
That
No, but I
fucking
don't think
set
you're
me
fucking
off.
not
Even if
calling.
you did, you have to call it.
You have an 8.
Why?
You're
Why?
calling.
Just give him
bullshitting.
30,000.
Of course.
Bro, that was brutal.
Why would he raise so big?
Oh my God.
I
That
bet
is a
little.
good question. That
Airball is
raise
just
was pretty
dying.
wild.
If he
Awful.
just says an 8, you should just raise me for a little bit, not all of it.
I thought you- I
Dave,
thought
we
you
get
had
it.
it.
That was a brave call.
We
I thought you had an 8.
You got a lot of heart, buddy.
And Ethan's trying to like stick up for him. This was just oof. Yeah, he like completely crumpled inside. He very, very upset.
no, you really.
I think he thought he was gonna scare him off with the shove, and he didn't.
Honestly, it's like a Keating $2 million call.
yeah.
You're right there.
Only 2 people I know in this world can make that.
Yes, please. Thanks, Deej.
Oh, you and
By the way,
That's
by the way,
it.
by the way, hold
No
on.
one else in the whole fucking world.
Hold on. I would have
Mariano will find this funny.
All right. So anyway, they get into it. At one point, what's his name? Just, like stands up and gets so mad. Randall gets really mad at him.
Cheers to fading 8-7.
Oh my God, bro.
Wheel thing and spun. Cheers to fading 8-7.
Oh my God.
He's gonna find where he gets really pissed.
Oh, you don't think that was?
Oh, they're mad.
They're mad.
He's gonna get up.
Went to
It's for Randall.
You gave me.
That's the only hand possible.
3,000.
Thank you, buddy.
You're on twice.
Bluff in that
I
situation.
guarantee you we're not bluffing enough.
No.
Makes no sense.
That one, no.
All right, so you got to go back and watch it. I don't know where the exact moment is, but Randall, the rest of the night, I mean, they get drunk, and Randall is just standing up and fucking screaming at this guy. And that's when he was like defending Mariano, even though I know nothing about Mariano, but in that moment, it was trash. Yeah, Randall's mad for a long time, and they start getting drunker and drunker. And it just carries on. So at that point, I was like, okay, all right, Randall, that's all right. That's all right. And then Randall had a button moment. There was a moment at the very end of the stream when the sound on the stream went really quiet, and this is what we heard from the announcer.
I'm worried they didn't
Ethan
get the
takes
count
this
right.
down.
Thank you.
I'm told our audio is going to go out for a second because Randall is talking about something that he does not want to go out over the internet. Which I guess is what's happened at this table.
And you'll never believe who got the thing out of him that he did not want spread on the internet.
When there's this much alcohol consumed. We've got about
You'll never believe who got him to say something he didn't want on the internet.
10 minutes or so left.
Not
for the
even like
evening.
meaning
And
to.
what an evening it's been.
It's punishment. It's sitting here. It's punishment.
I think he's a star.
Some wild poker. Some
Just
anarchic
listen. You
poker.
might be able to hear it, unless they cut it out.
Some
but
very
we'll see.
confusing hands, some very big hands, some huge coolers. And
He was drinking hot chocolate, but this is much later in the stream. The hot chocolate was just up top.
Airball is hoping to end the night.
I genuinely am going to make hot chocolate when I get off this stream.
With a bang.
All right, so now these two start chatting.
And I've been asked actually by the show to talk over this.
Oh, and I think he said he has a kid, and he said, yeah, and then he says, oh, congratulations.
You gotta attack personal.
So, call from David.
No, it's okay. No, I don't think it's funny.
I have a defender. Did you just flip the defender?
And
No, in my scenario, I think that's
probably go heads up to a flop here.
funny. Like, say if you had a bad
I don't know if this is serious or not.
Yeah, I've been asked to talk over this, then stops because he's listening too.
Splash the pot.
Yeah, I get it, but I wouldn't ask you like, did you have one arm?
Ethan.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do that.
So I guess Ethan asked him something about his kid, and he said it, and then
Finally
he
gets
got
rid of the
upset.
9-6.
No, but I'm saying him versus him is fine.
Randall didn't get upset. Randall doesn't care, but he doesn't want something on the internet. I know. I'm trying to listen for it.
And his mental capacity.
Dude is not talking at all.
Wife.
Randall's going to get in there with 6-deuce. Just saw David win with it, so why not?
Ethan fucking hated him.
3 ways to a flop. And a great one
Imagine someone that agrees
for airball. In a sense, flop
Let me go back and see if I can.
over this. And
All right, let's see.
I've been asked actually by the show to talk.
Oh, they're talking about divorce.
Oh my God, cricket. I feel like
And I've been asked actually by the show to talk over
I think he said you've been divorced once.
this.
And then he said, congratulations.
you gotta attack personal.
So, call from David.
No, it's okay.
No, I don't think it's funny.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think Ethan and Neela getting divorced confirmed. So yeah, they, of course, Ethan just got personal, and there it is. So it wasn't about his kids, luckily. In chat, it was blowing up about like, oh, they're talking about Randall's divorce. So I just wanted to make sure that's what it was before I said out loud. So yeah. Of course, it was our fearless leader who got someone to say something they didn't want to say. Oh, I love it. All right, next up from the poker game, there was this guy named Togi, and I know in my brain I'm going to call him Tigo because that's my sister's dog's name. Togi, Tigo, similar, right? But Togi, I guess, is well known on this channel, and maybe in other spaces he's a fitness influencer and also just like a degenerate gambler. Like a couple days from now, he's going to be flipping. Is that like heads or tails? He's flipping for his house. Like he's apparently going to give his house to his friend, like his $2 million house. Oh, so he's just like everywhere. Okay. But here he is, and you might see why he was being called the Timu Hassan by chat. And we're also going to get in this moment Ethan going in hard on Steiny, which we all love, don't we, folks? Yeah, Togi's he's just so fucking arrogant. You're gonna get it immediately.
10,000, right?
You know what you You know you got the worst bad beat when you were born.
Oh wait, that's the Steiny clip. You had the worst bad beat when you were born.
Got everything. Oh my God, I'm tilting.
You know what?
10,000, right?
You know what you You know you got the worst bad beat when you were born.
Oh my God.
And the reason he said that because Steiny was talking about having a twin who's 6 feet tall. A twin who's 6 feet tall. All right, let me pull up the Togi clip where this all starts. But I just fucking love that moment. Oop. There it is. Okay.
I just want to know who gets more pussy. Bro,
We know the answer to that.
Bro,
I just want to know who gets more pussy. Like, that's the kind of shit that was happening at this table. It was like very like degenerate straight male conversations, and then Ethan trying to convince people to do 401ks and talking to people about their relationships.
I just want to know who gets more pussy.
It's not you.
Bro,
We know the answer to that.
Bro, how tall are you?
What does that have to do with anything?
It has everything to do with it.
You know he has a twin, a literal twin that's 6 foot tall.
Ethan, just Ethan selling him out. So this is Timu Hassan. He's got the tiny head, the big shoulders, the zin, the hair sweep over. I'm sure Hassan has rocked some obnoxious chains before. People were saying he's Hassan if Hassan didn't have to pretend he was a socialist, essentially. Just complete douche, like very much like you come out the gate asking someone how tall they are when you're over 6 feet tall. You're a fucking loser. Shell choker, exactly. Like you're a fucking loser for that.
Is that
You up inside?
It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I swear
Wait,
to God.
actually, or is he trolling?
Actually,
No, I do.
Actually.
Like, fraternal twin or
I still don't know if I believe that. if Ethan and Steiny are just making this up. Oh shit, fuck.
whatever it's called?
Well, that would make
Oh,
sense.
the 2 watches too, exactly.
Right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if he
Not
means like a
identical.
brother or like a real.
Yeah, but when Ethan does it, he's not trying to like own somebody. Like it was a very insecure moment to be asking that.
twin. Yeah, like he was born at the same time as you.
Same time.
That's what a
6
twin is,
feet.
yes.
Shell
What's he do?
necklaces.
He
Just
lives
mog
with
his
me.
little brother. All there.
He mogged his
I had to
little
make him
brother. Oh yeah, the Fortnite chain and matching back tattoo. He has a Victory Royale back tattoo that's like this big. Fucking cringe.
Got the height you got to work.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hysterical.
That's one of the craziest things. I didn't know that was possible. When I met your brother, it was so trippy.
Oh way,
look
it's
like
so
you?
stupid.
No.
Okay, so they look
Much
different.
He's
handsomer,
good-looking
taller.
guy.
Much handsome.
Much handsomer.
I'm just
You're like fucking.
This guy, Airball was dying at Ethan all
I've lived with
night.
this my whole life.
And
Bringing it
Randall.
up.
Oh my God.
But you're richer,
Who made
right?
300? Yeah. Wait, Togi has a hand?
yeah.
Fucking cocksucker.
I'll say this. As far as I
Here comes Ethan.
can tell, you have a
330.
you're funnier probably, right? He has to be. He is funny. So he's got everything.
He's got everything.
Oh my God, I'm tilting.
You know what?
Only 10,000, right?
You know what? Yeah.
You owe me 10,000.
You know,
Oh, here
you
it
got
is.
the worst bad beat when you were born.
Oh my God.
I'm doing just fine. I don't understand.
You can see as soon as Ethan gets a fresh audience, look at that little stinker. He's such a little stinker. He's cracking everybody up.
Oh my God.
Just
I've done, by the way, I've done this guy's show 3 times, and I've brought a different girl every fucking time. They've all been.
Not a flex, Steiny. Not being able to hold down a relationship is not a flex.
Good looking. Can you attest to that?
I mean, you brought a girl every time. I don't think
Yes.
so. I mean, I'm not gonna call your girls. I'm not gonna call your.
Giga cringe.
You're not gonna call this girl ugly or
No.
something? Is that what you're gonna say?
But I'm not gonna call them pretty either. I just, That's
Yeah, just no
that's your
comment is
business.
the right thing.
I'm married. I have kids. I don't,
This is awesome.
This guy loves Ethan. He loves Ethan so much. I was saying he has such a good laugh. He should be in the live audience.
This is the best game ever.
Spoiler alert, this guy is obnoxious the whole time, racks up tons of chips, and then fucking loses them all. So enjoy watching him lose if you think he's really annoying. Because I was getting real sick of him, and then all of a sudden he got fucking tilted and lost everything.
I'm fucking tilted. I'm calling my brother and telling him, fuck you, dude.
So he's gonna get him and punch his brother in the face. He's like,
Oh,
what's
you did? I
that
had a
for? He's
queen,
like,
too.
gotta watch.
So yeah, that's Poker Baby. It's a great stream to put on in the background, especially because it's the actual players talking. At first I missed our CPT announcers because they're so much funnier than the WPT guys, but we got to hear a lot more of the actual chatter of the players, which was fun. Oh yeah, and Ethan was absolutely running the table. C Mayo, K Gay. Is that how you say your name? Yeah, he definitely ran the table. And at one point they were like, who are you? Like, what's your job? He's like, I'm a comedian. And they all just started laughing. So yeah, it's definitely a great watch. Highly recommend watching that as like your final methadone hit before Monday. The lady Alex Botez is a women's FIDE master. Yeah, she's a serious chess player, champion. And I will say, like, they all kind of just ignored her, which sucks. It's something that I've experienced as a woman playing poker, is depending on the guys you're playing with, because again, it's very male dominated, like chess. They don't see you as competition at all or any kind of competitor. So it can be good because you can sort of sneak in, but you're also not, unless you really like push in, which is, you know, not how women are usually socialized, to like lean in, you know, to talk more in a situation, you kind of get sidelined. And your feminist rage was awesome in the chat. Yeah, I said some stuff. I did say some stuff. I think I said Cornhole Dave gives DUI energy. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. She's also a semi-professional poker player. Yeah, her sister was in for a bit too. I think her sister was new to it. But yeah. So yeah, to me, I was like, oh, I wish there were more women at the table. You know me. Feminist killjoy. I wish more women were in there. Oh, Togi said that he was being raped at one point. He's like, oh, I'm getting raped right now. I was like, man, I would have killed the fucking vibe if I were at this table. I would not have let that go. But they all just like, ooh. They were all like, and like didn't say anything. It's like, we're just cool with that, guys? Come on. It was weird. It was very weird. And I think as soon as he said it twice. And then, I don't know, that's like when he started falling off. No, we're not talking about the race situation at all. I see no reason to talk about it. I've said that once before. We don't know anything. It's not our business. I know that it was sort of put places where it seemed like it was our business, but we have no need to talk about it. We don't speculate about people who are having mental health issues, unlike snarkers, right, guys? Unlike snarkers. And apparently also use the other R word. Oh my God. Yeah. So Timu Hassan was just stupid all night. Stupid all night long. I think those were all of the big moments. Definitely go back and watch. It was great. Shout out to WPT. If you have, I imagine you've all been following along on Reddit with all of the crew's, what I'm calling side quests over the break. It's been really fun. Everyone's been getting out there and doing cool stuff. Except for Dan, and Dan has just been offline. I love that for him. Has not poked his head out at all. But we've gotten a lot of content from the crew over these past 4 weeks as they start to stream and do other content. And one of the most AB things to happen over the break was AB and Lena saving a dog on their trip, on their road trip home. ChatGPT, we don't ever want that. Trust and believe. All right, so here are AB and Lena saving a sweet little dog.
Fuck out of here.
I don't know, but we're just going.
Nice rock.
Oh my God, look at that little doggy.
So this little pup comes up out of nowhere.
Hi.
Aww.
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, what a sweetie.
Sweet Ranger. Look at a baby.
Oh my goodness.
He say, you're cute, you'll help me. A baby.
Oh, you don't know where he's...
Oh no.
Oh.
He's just been wandering around. AB immediately picks him up. Look at the
Oh
baby.
my God, oh no. Hey, buddy.
Look at the Bubba boy.
No collar?
Oh my God, hopefully he's microchipped.
Okay.
Look at him.
Someone
Him need a snip snip.
definitely missing him because he looks like
You know,
He looks loved.
his hair's
Yeah,
cut.
yeah, no, he's-
Yeah.
He looks loved.
I'll be so sad if I can't find his owner.
Look at him, you guys. Look at
Oh
him.
my God, look at a baby.
So sweet, too.
We're not gonna leave you outside though, buddy.
He's so
We're not
cute.
gonna leave you us. We're not gonna leave your ass
come on.
outside.
Rocky. What is this town they are in? The West is crazy. I mean, it looks like a ghost town. Look, they're giving
Yeah,
him
no, I haven't even had a
waters.
chance to look. Thank you so much.
They got him in a blanket
want
with
one of those, I got one too.
waters.
Yeah, thanks, girl.
Hi, I just found a stray dog outside, and I want to know if anyone reported a missing dog or where I could possibly take him.
The dog saw Rocky in a stroller and said he wanted that life. He's like, yeah, I'll just move in with these people. That's fine.
Yes, I'm in front of the Wall drugstore. No, it's a little small puppy.
Little fluffy dog.
Yeah. You want to say bye to the little guy?
Oh my God, he's so
coming
cute.
back without the doggy. Okay, I hope he found his owner.
Yeah, he said the old lady was looking for him.
Oh, okay, no, that's not what she told me. Okay. Okay.
So there's an old lady that was missing her
That was
dog.
Ranger.
Really? That is such a fitting name.
He was
Oh, Lena
patrolling.
wanted him.
Good, thank you, Chet. Good work, everyone.
Yay.
Well, not so fitting, I guess, because he was lost, but the fact that he was exploring.
He was ranging around. He was ranging around. So shout out to Lena and AB continuing to be absolute heroes. Shih Tzus are always owned by old ladies. We're pretty sure our little chubby Chihuahua pig was owned by an old lady. Like, she doesn't seem like she was really on the streets for very long, and we think that her owner must have passed away or something, because she's just such a little, just a little chunk. You know what I mean? And she likes to eat scraps, and she likes to go through the drive-through. Like, she knows she's in a drive-through. I'm like, who was taking you to get French fries every day? Because she definitely knows when she's, like, about to get something. He looks like he was at least groomed in the last 8 weeks. He's so cute. Scraps, yum. Oh, yeah, she's such a little junk dog. She'll, like, just go up on her back legs, like, wait for you to give her stuff. And we're just like, you were an old lady's little pet, weren't you? Her little baby doll. So that was really sweet. I'm glad that there was resolution before they headed out of the town. And then, of course, the side quest of all side quests has been Tamara, who has been popping up everywhere. She was on Love's stream a couple times, right? She showed up at Nate's house and was on his stream at his house. She did a live with Olivia talking about Stranger Things, which was very interesting, even though I never watched Stranger Things. And the Reddit has really taken a shine to her press tour and started to put her in literally everything. And so this was a favorite bit of mine over the break is Tamara being placed in all of these like historical moments. We have her as with her ukulele about to apologize. This is 2 days ago. Oh, with Taylor Swift. Swifties in the crowd, anyone? Tomorrow doesn't look like that. Tilt your head sideways. Do you see it? Thoughts and prayers for Tamara diagnosed. Oh, this is trauma alert. We do have evidence of her being self-diagnosed, which we'll get to. Here she is talking to Alex Jones. The first couple of these, I think they got me. I felt like Ethan getting got by the AI dog. A couple of them seemed really real, and I was like, oh, I'll have to watch that later. And then I realized people were doing a bunch of these fucking things. Babe, wake up. New Tamara lore just dropped. Oh, this is actually her. Wait, is this actually her? Oh, yeah, it looks like it. They talked about this one on Nate's stream, but I felt it needed to be seen on the sub. Look how cute. Meeting Victoria. Look at her. Meeting Victoria Justice. I can make a diagnosed of you. I should still have the template. Look how cute. Oh my God, she's so excited. 14 years ago. She's so excited. What did she have her sign? She signed her phone? Yeah, it looks like it's her phone. Oh my God, when she waves at her, so cute. Oh, we could get sound on this, Kate. It's probably just children screaming, but let's try it. Oh, just very crunchy sound from 14 years ago. Can you say hi to me? Oh, Tamara's like, hey, bitch, lock in.
Not under the
Oh, so cute. So freaking cute. Let's see. Oh, we'll go back here and see if there's any other fun ones. Tamara turns traitor and guests on Smosh for their shocking Reddit stories. This is Tamara actually on his stream, right? Yeah.
What the fuck is this? Well, who the fuck is that?
She's such a stalker.
I can't. Hold on. Bro.
She is so funny in her little car. I really half expect her to like ride out and find Lena and AB on the highway. They're on their last leg, or did they already get home from Vegas? She's so fucking funny. She has Katya energy. If you watch Trixie and Katya, she has like full blown Katya. Diagnosed.
Yeah, this.
I'd love to have Tamara on as a guest.
It's broken. Bro, why you park so close?
I was nervous.
Look at this ding dong.
Yeah, she.
If he wasn't here, I would have checked. I would have gone and done it.
Does she know she's mic'd up?
Why is she parked so close, bro?
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Hey, you
What's
don't
your
need to
car
film me.
crash into my car?
You don't need to film my maneuver.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
It's for insurance purposes.
Let's watch the maneuver. Oh, God.
Over your car.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't care about that car.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Tamara. Tamara,
Oh
Tamara.
my God. Why are you so close?
Straighten your wheel, Big Bong. Oh, my God. I wish we could have seen the full thing. Tamara going to the moon, it appears, in her Bob Ross wig. Oh, these are so good. On Ned Fulmer's podcast. Is Rock Bottom still happening? Is his podcast still a thing? Oh no, she's starting a frenemies with Trish. These are just so good. This is a clip from her actual, like an actual video of her. And she's talking like her mom. She sounds like her mom here. That time Tamara was a Bond villain.
Basically what I do is I come into your organisation and I analyse to find nitty-gritty details which you yourself wouldn't have noticed. And what I do really is I come in and I wear this hat. I don't need to say why I'm there because look, when I wear this hat...
She's so fucking funny.
You know why I'm there, don't you? Here I am wearing this hat and I will be respected for my authority and I will take over the company. Now, this is not something that's going to happen in days. We're talking minutes. No one from the company will remember anything. In fact, no one will survive.
She is so fucking talented. The show is so blessed, and I'm sure in 2026 it's going to be amazing. This is her. Is that fucking Stalin? Yes, it is. Oh my God. Tamara. Damn, Tamara getting rise and fall hate videos. Tamara has gone snark. So yeah, check out the subreddit. There's, if you aren't already, obviously you are. She is something else, and she is just taking over, and we love that. Okay, something completely unrelated to the show. Have you guys seen this new trend on TikTok about non-Chinese people deciding that they are now Chinese? That they are in a very Chinese time of their life? It has taken over my TikTok. I think because I am interested. Oh yeah, just wait, guys. No, it's okay. It's not as yeah, it's definitely a throwback to Tumblr. It's not as like, it's not Ollie London, right? It's not people doing yellow face or anything like that. It's about traditional Chinese medicine. Okay. And so it all kind of started with this one account. Let me make sure I get the right one here. All right, this is another one that we can look at. I hope that song isn't, I hope that song is not gonna get claimed, but we'll see. All right, let me look up Sherry. There's this one TikToker, Sherry, and I think that she is where it kind of started. And she is Chinese American. And it has just caused like this absolute firestorm. So here was the video that seems to have launched 1,000 new Chinese ships. Here is, this is Sherry Chi Rui, I think it is. And here's what she has to say.
Likes hot pot, dim sum, Szechuan. If you are someone that likes hot pot, dim sum, Szechuan cuisine, biang biang noodles, do you know that there's actually a really interesting reason why? The reason is because you are Chinese. You didn't know it, but you are Chinese. And so for that reason, every single time you have a craving for like dumplings or something, it's because you are Chinese. Your body just longs for that wonton, you know?
Your body longs for the wonton. So she did this, and this kind of gave, I mean, it exploded for her. And so she started doing content about how to be more Chinese. So she has a ton of videos up now about how to be more Chinese at home, how to...
So since you're a Chinese body, you're drinking your hot water, right? A lot of you guys have been asking me, oh, can I add lemon? Can I add tea? Like, what's the situation? Can I only drink hot water? Absolutely. When traditional Chinese medicinists are telling you to drink hot water, they're more concerned about the temperature than anything else.
So basically, it's not about looking Chinese or sounding Chinese or more of like the very racist, offensive parts of cultural appropriation / appreciation. It's about, like I said, traditional Chinese medicine. What to eat, what to wear, when to go to sleep, how to live your life essentially, right? And people are going crazy for it. Americans, white Americans, or just non-Chinese Americans are going crazy for it. And I have thoughts about it, but let's just watch a couple more of these, because I will say I am finding it very interesting because I didn't know a ton about this kind of medicine, right? TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. And there are some really cool techniques. And in America, where our medicine is like so corporatized, right? There isn't much discussion about like the mind-body connection. There isn't much talk about nutrition and like what food can do for your body and also your mind. And so it's been cool to like learn a little bit more and also try some things. I have tried some of this stuff. So let's learn a little bit more from Sherry. Let me see if I can find some of the other good ones here. Okay, so here is one of the things that I have tried. I will mute her. This is boiled apple tea. I have had this a couple nights this week, and it's delicious. It tastes like hot apple cider. It's apparently really, really good for you. It's for your skin. I've also heard that it's for your digestion. So it's usually like about your skin, your digestion, your hormones, your stress levels. This is supposed to be helpful. And so this is the boiled apple tea, which is genuinely very delicious. So it's apples, it's dates, it's ginger, and you boil it all together and you drink the juice. And it's very good. And the focus on warm liquid, I was reading, is, oh, and goji berries too. The focus is like, it's more grounding. Like it's better for digestion, but it's also like mentally like more relaxing than cold liquids. Yeah, gut health. And I think that might be a huge reason why Americans are clinging to this, because our gut health is terrible. Our gut health is really bad, right? Like people have so much IBS, Crohn's, colorectal cancer's on the rise. So I think we're kind of desperate to learn more and do more for our bodies that comes from like a natural place. TCM can be helpful, but also please check if it can have interactions with medications. Totally. And certain mental or physical conditions. Yes. And so people are jumping into this, right? It's about warm foods, like cooked vegetables, not raw vegetables. Everything's supposed to be warm. You're supposed to keep your body warm, especially if you're a woman, like especially around your period, and make sure you're wearing your house slippers and just like keeping your body warm in general. And so, yeah, too much meat, too much protein, processed foods, not enough plant foods or fiber. Yeah. So I think it also is, it feels like a response, not like a backlash. It feels like a response to like the keto shit and like that super hardcore like fitness. I need to eat all this protein. I need to be grinding all the time. This feels like more of like a slowdown, right? It feels like warm, slow, like you're caring for your insides and not just like trying to bulk up or whatever you're trying to do with your weights. It just feels, it feels like a response to that lifestyle. Keto made me a huge bitch. Yeah, it would do that for me too. I love all of this. I just don't see why it needs to be specifically presented as telling people they are Chinese for liking something. Yeah. Well, and that's the issue we'll get into, is that it has been received with mixed reactions from the Chinese American community, right? I mean, of course, because there is no such thing as a monolithic community. Of course, it's tongue in cheek when a Chinese American does it, right? And says, oh, now you're Chinese. But when a white person says, I'm Chinese now, like, I think that's when it's stupid. So I should be toasting my Pop Charts. Yes. Yes. But that, to me, that's where it crosses the line. So let's get into some of the reactions to it. For me, I've just really enjoyed like learning new ways to like care for yourself, especially your gut health. Because as I get older, like that's a big thing that I think about. Oh, this is an interesting one. This is from a guy who talks about the evolution of the perception of Asianness that he's experienced in his lifetime as a Chinese American. So this is just one opinion, right? We're going to show a bunch of different opinions because there's a huge spectrum of people's reactions to this.
In America gives me such whiplash around my cultural identity. And I don't know if any other minority cultures experience this as well, but I'm only going to speak for Chinese culture because I grew up with a very ethnic name. My name is Yutang, and people made fun of me a lot for it. And then 2020 came around when there was COVID, and people were like, oh, you're Chinese, that's a Chinese virus, get away from me. And I remember having very real fears that my family would be treated very differently or even beat up.
Well, I mean, people were being like assaulted and killed because they were Asian, right? When COVID happened.
Because of Asian hate crimes. Then Asian people started trending, like around 2021, 2022, when K-pop and anime started becoming a lot more mainstream. People started thinking like, this is cool.
Yeah, I was wondering, I'm glad that he said this because I was wondering like what spurred this, right? I think he's definitely right that it was the K-pop, like the explosion of K-pop. Also, skincare has become such a huge focus for young Americans. It's like the new diet culture is like 11-year-olds worried about like puffiness under their eyes. It's insane. But like Korea is known for their skincare products. And so like Korea with K-pop and their skincare stuff, I think it just kind of opened America's eyes to the fact that like, oh, maybe Eastern countries, Asian countries know something about things, right? Like maybe they know what they're doing in other areas, and it kind of like took our Western focused blinders off, right? And so that feels like that feels valid to what he's saying.
Suddenly people were treating me
Oh, MSG, everyone hating on MSG. Extremely racist, for sure.
differently. At this point, though, people were coming up to me thinking I was Korean, and then would get disappointed when I said I was Chinese.
Oh my God.
And then 2025 now, everyone loves China, at least online it seems, and everyone is talking about China as if it's this cool thing. And now I feel like a Twitter hashtag. I'm like trending again, and then
I will say, I think also the TikTok being threatened and then Red Note happening, I think that also expanded a lot of people's exposure. It exposed a lot more people to Chinese culture, Chinese people in general. And so I think that in 2024, 25 has also contributed to this. I think that that's a piece of it. A little piece of me is like, please tell me this is not because Hassan went to fucking China. But no, I think this was a wave that's been coming for a while.
who knows what
I think he went because he saw it was cool. Because he's a piggybacker, let's be real.
happens next. They're just going to fall off again or whatever. Growing up Chinese in America.
Yeah, so he's just like, how long is this going to stick around? Like, am I going to get made fun of again in 2 years? Is being Chinese always going to be cool? Or, so it's something that folks are having to, kind of try to navigate as it grows bigger and bigger on TikTok. Let's see what else we got here.
You don't know me, so if this is on your For You page, this is...
Okay, this is the lady. That's another one of the lady talking about being Chinese. That's another remedy. Okay, here is an American talking about, I think it's an American talking about finding relief in traditional Chinese medicine. Like we discussed, people are talking about how they feel more regular, like their digestion is better, their IBS is more under control, their acne is more under control. And that's, it could be from a number of things, but I think just paying attention to what you're putting in your body and being more mindful is going to help in general. And from what I've seen, mindfulness is like at the heart of this, right? It is about what you eat, but it's also how you eat it. So, all right, this is obviously a white American woman. And she says, meeting me at a very Chinese time in my life. I hate that. We don't need to be doing that. And Hassan is someone who fucking said that. Because what do you mean no doctor has ever prescribed me hot foods and liquids for the digestive issues I've had since high school, and now I'm completely regulated? And that's interesting, right? Because what we're told in the West is Hassan did not coin it. Hassan got it. That was on Tumblr years and years ago. In the West, what I have been told, right? If you want better digestion, eat raw vegetables, raw cold vegetables, eat lots of salads, and other kinds of roughage. But that shit can be really hard to digest if you have digestive issues. And that's what I mean when I think people are finding relief just having someone think about their nutrition further than just like the cookie cutter way doctors are prescribing things, right? So it seems to be helping more people, which is great, but there is definitely a conversation happening about appropriation. So let's get into people that are upset about it. This is Gia Yaps.
Very Chinese time in my life for the last 30 years. Yeah, I did it before it was cool. I bet that you were not at a very Chinese time in your life during the COVID pandemic, right in the thick of it. But you know what? I was. Because that is not something that I can just put on and take off whenever I feel like it. I've been eating jiaozi since the beginning, bitch. Mandarin was my first language. And sometimes when I get Tao Ni Ma the mad, it still comes out. I get that you like things like socialism and high-speed rail and third space is scattered.
Oh God, that is straight out of Hassan's back pocket. I just want high-speed rail. That's all I care about. So he is definitely contributing to this shit.
All over the place and really good food. I am glad that you acknowledge what China is doing for its citizens. Remember to critique them when they deserve it though. But I regret to inform you that none of this in fact makes you Chinese. It truly is something that you're born with and you can just never take away. Like all you white people who think it's as possible to be transracial as it is to be transgender, shut the fuck up. You don't get to claim the good things about my culture and act like you're one of us if you don't have to worry about ICE stopping you on the street. And just watch, everyone's gonna move on from China. There's gonna be some other Asian country that gets fetishized and romanticized in the next—
Well, I mean, it's already Korea, right? And I think to some degree, Japan has kind of always been that way, like the fetishizing at least.
next few years. I don't know what it's gonna be. It wasn't China for a long time, and this year China really picked up. Just like
I mean, think of the way that there's so much racism right now around India. That's like a meme on like the shittier parts of the internet. Like it's a meme to think that people from India are disgusting and like I just seen like horrible shit like making fun of people from India, right? And so it can switch like this, right? Like I had friends growing up who were Chinese American, like first generation, and they got made fun of all the time for like what they ate, how they talked, what they wore, what their house smelled like, what their parents talked like, you know? And then, so I can understand the anger of growing up. And then all of a sudden, all these white people who were probably, some of whom were probably making fun of Chinese kids in their school are now being like, I'm so cool. I love socialism and kanji, right? And not just appreciating it, but then also memeing on it and saying that they are now Chinese. I can understand why that pisses people off for sure. That totally tracks for me. Let's watch another person's take on this.
Life is amazing.
Okay, this might be a hot take, but this whole "you met me at a very Chinese point in my life" trend is really weird and kind of racist. Let's see if she says anything else. I think that might be it. Yeah. Like, how can a race be a trend? So true, girly pop. And that's the thing. Like, traditional Chinese medicine trending is one thing, and I think that that's cool, right? It's just a different way to organize your life, and maybe that's helpful for people that, you know, Western medicine isn't fully doing it for. But to make it about now I'm Chinese, even as a joke, feels weird. Like, we don't need to do that. White people. We don't need to do that. Okay, this is another one. And, you know, like all of this is just, it's on the border of appreciation and appropriation. When it gets like into the memeing, I think it gets into appropriation. Okay. Why I don't like at a very Chinese time in my life as a Chinese person. All right, so let me put this sound up.
Who's currently at a very Chinese time in their life, I have a question for you. What was your attitude towards Chinese culture like during 2020, during the pandemic? Because don't think that we have forgotten all the racial slurs that were hurled towards us during that time period. Don't think we've forgotten about the wave of Asian hate that happened during those years.
And were all these people standing up for Chinese people? Probably not. They were following some other trend on TikTok, right?
It still kind of blows my mind how it took the threat of TikTok being shut down for people to finally open their eyes and realize that China is not this barbaric country that it's been made out to be for so long. There's actually impact more to Chinese culture than eating dogs. And people have told me not to be upset that it's taken this long because better late than never, I guess. But that doesn't make up for all the discrimination Asian Americans have faced.
And it also doesn't feel sustainable. Like was it the guy who said, I don't know, or the woman that said, I don't know what Asian country is going to be next, right? It doesn't feel, it feels like a meme. It feels like a trend. It doesn't feel like a sustainable appreciation for Chinese culture. It feels like I'm going to take what works for me from this culture, have like a little trendy laugh and try and get some views, and then move on to the next health trend, nutrition trend, exercise trend, whatever it is, right? Trends go so fast, exactly. So when you make appreciating a culture, appreciating a country, an ethnicity, a trend, you can see why people are not jazzed about it.
Especially Chinese Americans, because our culture was never the cool, trendy Asian one. And the saddest part is, at first I was grateful for China becoming trending, because this is something I've waited for my whole life, for my own culture to finally stop being demonized. And at first it felt so relieving that I finally didn't have to fight to defend myself, that Chinese culture is so beautiful. And I'm not saying the country is perfect as a whole, but I was so happy that people were finally willing to give us a chance.
Yeah.
But that's so sad, because it's so easy for you guys to forget everything that we've gone through and experienced as Chinese Americans, and for you to just laugh everything off. And now that China is trendy,
and I think that is where Hassan doing his, like, I'm in a very Chinese time in my life, and like memeing about fucking Mao and all this shit. It's just so, it's so flippant. His appreciation of China feels very appropriative, right? It feels like he's not acknowledging the harm at all, and he just wants to capitalize on the trend that already exists about China cool, right? And you can see how hurt this woman is.
you can be like, oh, I'm at a very Chinese time in my life. I make all these memes about appreciating China, etc. When just a few years ago, you had no problem tearing us down for no reason.
Or just being silent.
And we can't even speak up about it because we should just be grateful that you guys are finally looking at Chinese culture in a positive light.
I will say, as a queer person who has seen a lot of queer culture go mainstream, heated rivalry, it's not all, and also like when Caitlin Clark came into the W, I've talked about this at length, how many like straight male eyeballs came with her. I have been told that I should just be grateful that the sport is growing, that queerness is more acceptable now. But a lot of bullshit comes along with mainstream attention. Because a lot of people are still in their core bigoted in some way or biased in some way against you. They just don't know it. So they don't know that they're being shitty.
So these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I think it's definitely a very nuanced subject.
Totally.
Because on one hand, yes, I do love the appreciation, but I hate how Asian cultures in general can so easily become just a trend, which really doesn't.
Yeah, and that's where it crosses from, the commodification is where it crosses from appreciation into appropriation. Like when you have white people making these TikToks and getting views and engagement and money off of them, where they're talking about, suddenly I'm Chinese, you know, here I am drinking my warm tea all day, or eating my congee, which is what everyone's eating. And I will admit, I've tried it recently. It's banging. And it's really easy to make in your rice cooker. And it makes a ton. So there are great things about it. But when you make your personality someone else's race, and you are profiting off of it, that's where it slips from just appreciation into appropriation, right? There is a difference. There is a difference, and I think that white people are never careful about that difference, and that's where we get into trouble. So even when we mean well. Now, I will show, I mean, there's also just some like straight up appropriation that's not more nuanced, like, you know, making videos. And Sherry, one of the main accounts that started this whole You Are Chinese thing, she shared it and she's like excited about it. Here, I'll just show you. Abercrombie and Fitch.
Chinese point in their life right now. My sister just sends me this, by the way, oh my God, not an ad. My sister sends me a DM on Instagram that Abercrombie is selling a Chinese New Year sweater. Mind you, this upcoming year is going to be the year of the horse within the Chinese zodiac. And tell me why they are selling Chinese New Year sweaters.
I think we are all just at a very Chinese point in our lives right now, aren't we? Are we catching?
She's very sweet and funny. And
Abercrombie
listen,
at a very Chinese.
I think the sweater is cute, but
in their
this
life
is
right
like
now.
this is straight up appropriation when you are taking a culture as a huge brand and profiting off of it, right? This to me is like, yeah, that's appropriation. People in the chat were asking like, oh, if there's a small creator that might make something different or better or similar, like let us know where it is. I don't think she linked anything, but she's just very excited to see Chinese culture hitting the mainstream, and she's not alone. Like there are a lot of other creators, Chinese American creators, who are excited about this. So let's hear from them too, because like I said, it is a very nuanced issue. It's also not the end of the world, right? This is something that I think we can have opinions about, right? And so here is another creator talking about this becoming Chinese trend.
Recent trend about being Chinese. I see a bunch of Americans drinking hot water with lemon and honey, eating congee, drinking hot pot, drinking more soup, eating Chinese vegetables, and
It's also winter right now, so it makes sense that like the warm food thing is taking hold, I feel.
eating cold yogurt for breakfast and getting really into traditional Chinese medicine. I just want to say that my culture
I want to say I love you. Please move your hair off your mic.
can be your culture. You're doing really good hydrating yourself. I'm proud of you. I am so glad I met you at such a Chinese stage of your life. I am proud of you. There's a
Okay, so she has a very different opinion, right? She says my culture can be your culture. You are welcome, and I am thrilled that you are feeling better, sleeping better, drinking more water. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Hi, is this Matthew?
Wait, what the fuck is this? That is not... Oh, maybe they took it down. Maybe they took this one down. Let me see. Yeah.
I am not feeling well.
Yeah, they took that one down. Let me find the other one.
My friend asked me what...
All right, here we go.
are my thoughts on the whole becoming Chinese trend, and all I have to say is what took y'all this long to catch on? It's just so funny to me that most Americans went so long thinking that having a toasted bagel with cream cheese for breakfast was sufficient enough to fuel yourself.
Breakfast is apparently like the big sticking point. What type of Asian is he? Okay, we'll go back and watch that one after, because I don't know what the fuck that was. That is one of those just like random videos that it spits out. I will. Let's get through this segment.
Someone who grew up in a very prevalent traditional Chinese medicine household. My grandma, mom, sister were all acupuncturists. I've been preaching so many of these things to my friends, previous roommates for so long, who thought I was crazy and just shrugged their shoulders and said whatever. But all I have to say is I'm so glad now you guys are catching on and seeing you guys drink hot water instead of ice water, having very nutrient-dense breakfasts, soups, congees instead of a bagel and cream cheese or cold yogurt. And ladies...
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everyone's talking about yogurt. Like, you are not supposed to have yogurt in the morning, according to TCM. Like, you should not be starting your day with cold food, essentially, is one of the... At least on TikTok, that is the big thing, right? We are getting dragged for our bagels and cream cheese. And also ice water, so hard to give up. And we heard Martin, the water sommelier, talk about drinking room temperature water, right? Like, I think this is something across cultures that warmer water is better for digestion. But bam, that ice water really hits.
Gentlemen, it's so important to be keeping your feet warm. I feel like my grandma and mom would be so proud of this trend going. My friend asked me what are my thoughts.
So, yeah, it's up in the air. For me, I think where it goes off the rails is when Americans are saying that they're Chinese. Even as a joke, I think that's stupid. I don't think it's necessary. I think you can just take in the information, and that's what I've been doing. Like I've been exploring like cooking and eating more Asian food in general. Like I just got an amazing cookbook, and I talked about it in the Discord today. It's called and it's a Korean cookbook, and it's great. But as far as like what I've picked up just from watching these TikToks to make this segment, the boiled apple tea is delicious. Do I know if it's actually doing anything for me? No, but it does, like, it has been like keeping me warmer at night, and I think it helps my body. It's like helping me get a little sleepier, and I have a hard time falling asleep. So I've been having it like after a stream or after I watch TV or whatever, just like at the end of the day, like to have a warm beverage, I think has just like, it's grounded me, like they say, right? It's not just about the nutrients, but it's also about like the experience and like the mind body connection. Like I said, I've had some congee a couple times, eating boiled apples, like eating the apples from the tea as well, like to get the fiber from it. So like, I think anytime you're being intentional about what you're putting in your body and how you're moving it, it's the paying attention that to me seems more important than what you're doing. And also finding something new and exciting, like a new culture, a new cuisine, a new method, can help you stay excited about it and motivated and use that technique longer, right? So I think that is what's happening here. Hot fruit tea is what's available, if that's available in the US. We have the best decaffeinated teas that we have are Celestial Seasonings. So good. Straight out of Boulder, Colorado. I love their raspberry zinger. But we just got a bunch of apples from Costco, and I can't wait to make my apple tea for tonight. The intention, it's the witchcraft, absolutely. Like, and that's what I've seen. There was some study, and I should have pulled it for this. It's like anytime they were like comparing the efficacy in weight loss, I think, of vegetarianism, veganism, keto, like all of the different kind of restrictive diets, and they all work well because the real thing is the restriction. The real thing is the paying attention to what you're eating and cutting out the excess that you don't need. Right? So I think that's what's similar about this, but it's something new and exciting to learn. And so like if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna like get into traditional Chinese medicine, obviously, like people have said, be aware about like interactions things can have with your existing medications, your existing health issues and mental issues. And also just like don't be weird about it on the internet. Don't be Hassan and like wear a Mao pin and say you're in a Chinese time of your life. Just take fucking notes. Like that's what I've been doing. Just take notes of what people are doing and do what makes sense for you and enjoy it. The porridge stuff, yeah, congee. I've been making it just with like chicken broth and then shredded chicken with like scallions, and I'll like soft boil an egg. It's just so nice to have. And like I said, it makes so much. So like I have it in the back of my head of like, if we're ever hard up for food, if we're stuck in our house because ICE is raiding us, or God forbid another pandemic happens, I can take a 1/4 cup of rice and 3 cups of chicken broth and make a huge thing of congee for me and my wife. You know what I mean? Like, and that can last for a while. So like, learn new things, appreciate cultures, pick things up as you go, incorporate them into your life, but just don't be fucking weird. Just don't be weird. I think most, is that Chinese? We used to make it at the Vietnamese restaurant I cooked at. I think most cultures have some kind of a porridge, right? I imagine that Vietnam has a rice porridge as well. Okay, I'll stop being weird, I promise. Appreciate, don't appropriate, yes. And it tips into the appropriate when you start pulling focus to yourself Chinese have kanji, Koreans have juk, and Japanese have okayu. Yum. Many versions of rice porridge, yeah. It's delicious, you know? And I think, you know, like I was saying, all of the gut issues that Americans have where, you know, with like celiac, IBS, Crohn's, you know, all the other shit. I think people are trying to find ways to incorporate hearty food that isn't wheat based, you know? Because that's apparently tearing our asses up, literally. I need to try the apple tea, but without cinnamon. Oh, it's so good with the cinnamon. I do cinnamon and some ginger and a couple cloves. That was in one of the TikToks, I think, that I found it. Or maybe I just Googled, like, the Chinese apple, like, boiled apple tea. There's another woman that said her mom says, or I think this was Sherry, she said her mom says she gets sick if she doesn't eat enough pears in the fall. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know why, but pears are definitely really good for your digestion, and most of your immune system is in your gut. So it kind of tracks, you know? Spices are super good for you. Oh yeah, I load up the cinnamon in mine for sure. Yeah, blood sugar. People have been talking about blood sugar too. And yeah, cholesterol and yeah, totally. Yeah, it's rice cooked for a long time in water and it's mushy, yeah. I've been doing mine with mostly, vitamin C, yeah. For the first time, I tried doing a rolled omelet this morning. It came out so good. There's a picture of it on Discord. That was from the new cookbook I got. Okay, oh shit, I shut the other video. I'm sorry, we're not going to get to watch that weird fucking guy. We're not going to get to watch that weird fucking guy. All right, let's do this really sweet, great news that you might not have seen. I don't know how big of a Kai Cenat fan you guys are. I'm a huge fan. I really did not know anything about Kai Cenat until this week. Recommendation to everyone wants a good rice cooker. Yum Asia. Okay. So Kai Cenat apparently quit streaming. He's like the biggest streamer in the world, and he decided to more or less walk away from it. He hasn't fully quit. He's kind of just quit the current version of what streaming looked like for him, like what he was doing, the activities he would be doing on stream and all of that. And now he has started over the holidays. He started this really cool thing where he's like taking more time for himself for self-improvement and not just like weightlifting, although that's a piece of it, but that's always a piece of it when it's, you know, young dudes, right? But he's like trying to get better at reading. He's learning how to sew. Like he's just having this very soft guy journey. And I am like so moved by it that if I cry by the end of this, don't be surprised. So here is Kai talking about why he decided to take this break in the first place. I'm hoping he didn't put fucking music over it, because then I'm going to have to mute it and hopefully there will be subtitles. That is the hope here. Of course, I fucking shut the thing like a ding dong. One sec. Can we get much higher? Okay, here we go. So here's Kai talking to his mom. I think this was from the video where he said, "I quit." Like, I think it's titled that. So here is a little snippet from that video.
I know at times, usually I'm able to handle a lot of stuff by myself and find ways through it. But I just needed some advice on just pursuing life and goals that I have, to like how to find the confidence and the real commitment to pursue them. Because usually at the times I've achieved so much and I've been able to knock down goals I always wanted to do, and my mindset in my head, it's just like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing another goal. One thing I wanted to ask you was like, how do you at times get over?
First of all, I just love how vulnerable he's being. Right? Saying that he's having a lot of self-doubt. Like, right now, when you think about the influences for young men and boys on the internet, it's just all this bluster and arrogance, and it's like any mention, any admission that you have a weakness of any kind is seen as like a joke, as laughable, as if you're a woman. Let's be honest about like the misogyny that all of it is rooted in. And so just seeing he is so powerful, he is so influential. To see him sitting and just talking with his mom, going to a woman for advice and being so honest with a woman, like this is a huge deal.
Self-doubt
already.
Or voices in your head saying that it's over. Or voices in your head saying you might not be able to do it.
Well, first things first, you cannot let your mental take over. Some people are strong, some people are weak. When the voices in your head start coming, it's pushing you either to give up or keep going.
And I'm already crying. Whoo! Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, and so one of the pieces of this new journey of his, like I said, is taking time every single day to read for 20 minutes. And he's not just saying that he's doing that, he is doing streams reading aloud for 20 minutes at a time. Reading out loud is something that is not easy for a lot of people. It gives people a lot of anxiety. Even if they're decent readers on paper, it's hard. It's not easy to do. And doing it in front of a crowd makes it even harder. And it opens you up for a lot of mistakes, right? Like to make a lot of mistakes. And so here is Kai talking about why he decided to start reading every day. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe reading is going viral. It's so amazing.
The reason why I started reading was because I didn't like the way I spoke. To be honest, I wanted to articulate myself better, and I noticed when I got into arguments and I had to get a point across, people were not taking me serious at all at serious moments, and I would have anxiety build up, and then I would start over my words and I not know what happened. So hopefully me reading, and I also have been writing as well, helps improve the way I articulate myself. Also, another reason.
First of all, Kai, it absolutely will. And I think it'll do it pretty quickly. I think because you're tracking yourself, if you look back 6 months from now, you're going to notice a huge difference in the way that you talk. And like the way you're able to find words. Because as I'm watching his journey, I'm remembering when I started reading as a kid. I'm remembering when I started learning French and how difficult that was and all of the work that took. But then how reading made the speaking so much easier. And so I just love this.
Why I want to read more, because I feel like as I am making my venture into clothing, I feel like when people have to ask me questions about the garments that I end up releasing, I should be able to articulate myself perfectly and explain what is going on and my thought process behind each garment and the inspiration. So
this is mind-blowing to me, because he is somebody who could easily surround himself with yes men and put out stuff and everyone will buy it, everyone will love it because he's who he is, not because of the substance behind it, right? He could coast on that forever. But this to me shows that he has good people around him. Obviously, he's got his mom in his corner, his family in his corner. The fact that he feels compelled to put out a product with pride and to better himself in order to better represent himself in new spaces, like, that is so mature. Like, this is maturity. And I feel like this thought process does not exist with most male YouTubers and most male streamers right now. Like, I fucking wish Hassan would be reading for 20 minutes a day. Literally anything. Even Communist Manifesto. But just this urge to get better, this instinct to notice your flaws, weaknesses, whatever you want to call them, and not try to overcompensate, but to fix them. It's so beautiful. And someone's mentioning he's a role model. Exactly. He has zillions of followers, and most of them are young men, right? And I'm sure a lot of them are young black men. And there is such a literacy gap, first of all, with boys. Secondly, with black children, black boys. That this, it's already having ripples, guys. You're going to see. It is already having a ripple effect. And I couldn't be happier. I'm going to fucking cry.
Yeah, that's really why. I don't know if it's going to work. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Listen, reading is never going to be a bad idea, Kai. Reading more is never going to be something that you regret. Let me see. I think there's another like why video. Let me see if I... Oh no, here's a response. This is a response from Merriam-Webster, the dictionary, who are also very excited. So here is Kai looking... This is so annoying to me. So this person, I don't know who they are, posted Kai reading. So we're going to get to see him reading. And they also seem to kind of be... I don't know if they're making fun of him with this or they think it's really sweet. I hope it's that they're being kind, right? So it says, Kai Cenat kept having to look up what certain words meant during his reading journey to become a better speaker. And I know there's people in chat that are like, gay. But most people are just loving it. So here he is. This is so vulnerable. If you ever had to read in class and it gave you anxiety, like he's reading to millions of people who probably have not read a book ever. Like ever. So here he is.
Spontaneity. How do I pronounce that? Spontaneity. Oftentimes when I don't know what a word is pronounced, I get to look at how it's pronounced and what it even means.
Spontaneity.
Yes.
Spontaneity. The condition of being spontaneous. Spontaneity.
Oops, sorry guys.
Spontaneity.
And listen, that is how you learn. The best way to learn a language, even if it's your own, is the curiosity, right? It's the curiosity of you hit a word and you intrinsically need or want to know what it means for whatever reason, whether it's because you want to know what this sentence means, whether it's you need to go to the bathroom and you need to know where the bathroom is. You're listening in a different way when you hit something like that. So when you are curious and when you go and look it up, now Kai is always going to know what spontaneity looks like, what it means when someone says it. Like, this is incredible. This is incredible that he is modeling this. He's not just reading and reading perfectly. He's reading and having to stop and start, and he's using tools to get better. He's showing the kids who are watching him, it's not a big deal. If you don't know a word, use your phone. Use your phone and look it up. That's what you're supposed to do. This is literally what you're supposed to do. Like, I remember trying to read, like, Pride and Prejudice, Great Expectations. Like, I was always trying to read, like, books well above my reading level because I just thought I was Matilda. And I would sit with a dictionary. And the same thing when I was in high school and college and I was reading French, having the French-English dictionary with me. It's just, this is just so wonderful. This never happens for reading. And he's just doing it of his own accord to become a better person. Like, when was the last time a male streamer was like, I want to be a better person? I want to be smarter. I want to be kinder. I want to be more vulnerable. I want to be softer. I want to be more creative. Like, this never happens. They're all just fucking gambling. And this isn't just like a random streamer, and that would be wonderful too. This is one of the biggest streamers on the fucking planet. And he's doing this. This is huge. This is going to be huge for literacy. Okay, let's keep going. He's
spontaneity. And spontaneity of life. Hardly such questions set up a false what does that mean?
Keep looking him up. Good job.
Dichotomy. A false dichotomy. What does that mean? A dichotomy. A division or contrast between two things that are or represented as being opposed or entirely different. Repeated branching into
dichotomy is a tough one. It's a tough, like, concept to get too. All right, I'm trying to look up the black male literacy rates. I want to find like a chart that can quickly show the disparities, because they're all right. So this, according to AI, all right, the state of black male literacy, and that's the research paper. Okay, so this is on LinkedIn. That's fine. And it is by a doctor of education. So we love that. This says the need for promoting, the fuck, where'd that go? The need for promoting black male literacy. There we go. Boom. All right, so it says, the Black Achievement Gap encompasses disparities in academic achievement between African American students and their white counterparts. This gap is particularly pronounced in literacy skills. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, only 12% of black males were proficient in reading by the 8th grade in 2019. If you are not proficient in reading by 3rd grade, you are already behind. Because up to 3rd grade, you're learning how to read. From 3rd grade on, reading is how you learn. Up until 3rd grade, you are just learning how to read, and there's time to catch up, right? But if you don't hit markers by the end of 3rd grade, you are fucked. Because in 4th grade, they're not teaching you how to read anymore. It is expected that you know how to read, and that is how you are consuming most of your education. So if only 12% of black males, black boys, are reading at their grade level by 8th grade, that's not a crack that they're falling into. That is a fucking ravine. That is a bottomless pit. Moreover, only 6% of black 12th grade males read at the proficient level, and just 1% read at the advanced level. Factors affecting American male literacy. Many African American families face economic challenges that limit access to educational resources. Racism, of course. Teacher quality, also related to racism. Disparities in teacher qualifications and experience also affect the quality of instruction African American students receive. There's also, here's low expectations. There's also like discipline. Black children, especially black girls, are disciplined like 2-3 times more than white kids in school. So they're missing more school. They're being suspended and expelled more frequently than white kids. So on top of not having the best teachers and not having the best resources, they're also missing more class time than their white counterparts. Low expectations is another one. Negative stereotypes and low expectations from teachers and society can affect student self-perception. So their teachers don't see them as capable of reaching that advanced reading level, so they don't push them and they don't even like try. In 2019, the African American literacy rate was 87.1 compared to 90.1% for whites. Though the gap may appear small, it is indicative of deeper systemic issues that compound over time. So yeah, 12%. That is insane. Only 12% of black males were proficient in reading by 8th grade. Only 6% of black 12th grade males read at the proficient level because reading gets harder, right? So Kai's fans, let's assume that a lot of his fans are young black men or black boys, black children. Their reading levels are potentially, based on these statistics, likely abysmally low. They are also not being encouraged to read anywhere, even in school, because their own teachers have given up on them. And also today, nobody's reading, except you guys. Winter Reading Challenge. Nobody's reading. Everything is done by video, right? All the information comes like this. What Kai is doing is so important because no matter what a teacher tells you about reading being helpful, needing to read to get jobs and like move forward in life, in this day and age, nothing is as influential to teenage boys as their favorite streamer. I think we know that, right? Kai, please join our reading challenge. So for Kai to walk away from the standard streaming, to take stock of his life, and to do something that is going to actively impact this insane disparity in literacy in young black men, it's moving. It's truly moving. And I don't even know if he knows this. He's just doing this because this is the journey he wants to take. Like he has a drive for self-improvement and maybe more inner peace, right? He doesn't even know what he's about to impact. This is so great. This is so fucking great. All right, so you guys want to see how it's already playing out? Because I'm just so thrilled. Wait, is this the one? Okay, here he is. This is literally gonna make me cry. Here he is getting so excited about something that he's reading.
I realized that if I create reasons of why I love her, then it makes my love for her conditional. Shit. On those specific traits or actions, as if I could stop loving her if she doesn't do them. This is of course is not true. That's a good way to think about it. At that moment, I finally realized that McKenna couldn't list reasons why she loved me because her love for me was unconditional. While that's a good point.
Do you see what's happening? He's not just reading the words and like knowing them phonetically. He's understanding the meaning of sentences. That's what happens when you get past the barrier of just phonetics and you start being able to understand what you're reading, right? Like at first when you're learning a new language, it's just about learning how to pronounce things. You're just pronouncing it. You might catch a few things here and there, but it's really about knowing what the words mean that are on the page. But understanding, like reading comprehension is huge. Is huge. And it's a huge piece of proficiency. And also, like, the stuff he's reading, it's about unconditional love and, like, bettering yourself. Like, it's just incredible. It's incredible.
There are things she loves about me. There are no reasons why she loves me if she had reasons. It would mean she only loved me if I were exemplifying those traits.
Okay, exemplifying. Let's go.
Her love for me is not based on my mood or what I do. Her love for me goes beyond all reasons and does not come from a place of let me see.
Look it up. He's spelling it into the phone. Like, this is, if you know anything about like language learning, this is just incredible. He's working like both sides of his brain right now. Ugh.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity, yes. Place of reciprocity. What's that mean? Reciprocity. The practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. Okay, reciprocity.
I'm crying. Like, seeing words come back around is so exciting. This is just so exciting. And this is he's doing it for like a new generation, right? It's just so incredible. It's so incredible. Okay, here is what's really going to make me cry is that people are already starting to read too because of him. Like this sweetie, except I don't know anything about him. Maybe he's horrible, but he's very young. His name's Rakai. I don't know anything about him. All I know is he really looks up to Kai Cenat, and he decides to sit down and read because Kai is reading. He sits down in this is such a streamer room, right? Just this big, giant, empty, like hallway with a Prime machine in the background. He sits down and decides to start reading.
Today, since Kai Cenat reads a book, I'm gonna be reading a book today, okay? For 10 minutes.
What a little baby. Look how young this guy is. Because Kai is reading, I'm gonna read today for 10 minutes.
Today, since Kai Cenat reads a book, I'm gonna be reading a book today, okay? For 10 minutes, okay? Shout out to KC3, alright? So, we're gonna start.
The levels, the layers of this, like the layers of Kai Cenat bringing back literacy, making literacy cool, the fact that young black men are emulating that now and not the other things that streamers do. I'm just like, I'm falling apart. It's just so beautiful.
Start right now by reading a fucking book. Because if my daddy KC3 read a book, and he's like real cool, I'm gonna read a fucking book, alright? To basically help me talk better and for me to stop stuttering and stuff like this. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So this is a little good little feel me in the chat.
Oh my God. And he like knows why he's doing it. And he also is recognizing like, I have something that I can improve this way. And Kai has shown me that I can be a better speaker this way, so I'm going to try it.
He was getting fined for wearing shoes that weren't regulation, red or whatever. That my entry point into my mystique of sneakers, not the object. It's the object itself, plus the aura that exceeds it.
Shirtless book time. I love it. He's like a fucking actor.
Give me a in chat.
Give me a in chat. Look how fast his chat is going. There are so many people watching this, and they are probably all his age.
In that, words start to get into this amusement to those Jordans are like an art object, like fine art. 5 gifted, thank you for the 5 gifted. You know what I'm saying? KC3, nigga. Shout out to KC3, bro. I'm reading a book because when I got KC3 read a book, and I want to read a book. What? Want to read a book real quick? For me?
Oh my
But
God.
it can all spark to make a strong artwork.
You say it seems like a parody. He does more than one of these.
That's how I would define the sneaker equation. I would say these sneakers have gone through the same process, coming out with the 2 points of references. Yeah. I'm done.
Good job, buddy. Good first day. Good first day. I'm very, very proud of him for that. I'm sure that's the same book from AB's background. Yeah, it's about the making of Air Forces, I believe, the Air Force Ones. There is another one of him. I love him. Maybe he's done horrible things, but I mean, he's such a little baby. Oh my God, is this the other one? Let me see.
In my head.
Oh, this is another one. This is a guy watching the video of Kai and his mom and resonating with like the mental health aspect of it. Like the conversations this is creating have not been seen on Twitch or wherever these people are streaming. Guaranteed.
It's like a lot of self-doubt. I'm not even depressed. I'm not sad. It's just for some reason I'm having like a lot of self-doubt because it's out of fear of stepping back from what I'm primarily known for, which is content creation, and pursuing another goal. One thing I wanted to ask you was like, how do you at times
it's like
get over
overthinking, dog? Just do that. You know what I'm saying? Literally. You know what I'm saying? I know how he feels. That's like he's pretty much trying to sum it up like, you know, he feels like the void is missing. You know what I'm saying? And literally, you know, and what he's feeling like is, bro, like, you know, you can accomplish, you know what I'm saying, a lot more if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And bro, just do that. You know, don't overthink. You gotta remember, bro. I feel like if you just like drill this in your head, people really don't be really hearing this, bro. But you literally live once, and I know you'll hear it for the first time. You're just like, oh, like you're just talking about a Drake song, "Live Once." It's a motto. Now, like, bro, that song really is speaking shit. Like Drake, deadass is ahead of his time, bro. Like
Okay.
deadass is speaking volume.
Drake is ahead of his time. I don't know if I agree with that, but just watching this emotional shit, saying, you know, like showing how they resonate with it, it's just so sweet. And then this is here's Rakai reading another book. And this is, I think, our last little bit here.
He said, too wet. Chat, everybody say in the chat right now.
Everyone say in the chat.
He said, too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. Oh my fucking God, nigga.
He's reading Cat in the Hat. I love this shit.
He said.
He is reading Dr. Seuss to chat right now. The only thing I know about Rakai is that he called Cutie Cinderella an ugly bitch on his stream once because he didn't like her joke about him at the Streamer Awards. He may have apologized after that, but I don't know. Well, what did she say about him?
Hold it.
Yeah, performance. There's performance. There's commentary. Exactly.
Down. He just dissed y'all, gang. Hold it down. He just dissed y'all. He said, so all we could do was to sit, and we did not like it. Not a little bit. Oh my fucking God. This nigga is talking.
A dramatic reading of The Cat in the Hat in 2026 on stream. I literally never thought I would see this. This is so fucking funny.
And then, bump, and then something went bump. How that bump made us jump.
Like, when was the last time the people in his chat read a book or were read to? Like, this is just so funny. You think his stutter was faked? I don't think that that's true. He was stuttering while he was speaking. He's not stuttering while he's reading. Stutters happen at different times for different people. I think to say that his stutter is fake unless you know that is kind of weird. Like, some people only stutter when, or don't stutter when they sing, but they stutter when they talk. people can read and not stutter. Like there are different triggers. It's like a different part of your brain is working. He's fucking funny.
He said, too wet? Chat, everybody send in the chat right now.
Sorry, I think he's a sweetie. And I love it. There's multiple young guys, young black guys who are reading to their chat. Of their own accord. You know, they aren't being sponsored by big book. It's so heartwarming. It's so heartwarming. And so, like, in addition to the reading, like I said, Cenat is also learning how to sew because he is launching a fashion line. So he's showing that before success happens, like before your next thing happens, there is often a period of hibernation where you go into yourself and you learn the new skills that you're going to need to go forward. As you know, as it says on all the t-shirts out there these days, like nothing blooms all year round. I feel like that's like all over Instagram right now. Nothing blooms all year round. And right now Kai is putting his roots into the ground for these new projects. And what he doesn't realize is he's already blooming and he's already sharing the fruits of that with millions of kids. Right? His followers are probably mostly children, young adults, right? And specifically, they are boys and men. Male literacy rates, not just black male, but male literacy rates in general, male education rates in general are down. And that's why what pisses me off about all the conservative guys and the Andrew Tates that talk about this male loneliness epidemic. It's like, none of you are helping men and boys become better, smarter, more emotionally regulated. None of you are actually preparing these guys, these kids, for the world, for relationships, for jobs, for just like social interactions. So how are you going to bitch about a loneliness epidemic when you are creating it? Like you are feeding into it. I'm just so grateful that there is, like I said, not just any streamer, but like one of the biggest streamers on the fucking planet with with the most vulnerable audience, right? Like young boys, young men when it comes to literacy. And he is reading on stream 20 minutes every day, looking up words, learning how to pronounce them, learning what they mean, working on his reading comprehension, showing that you should reread sentences to get the full gist of them. My mind is fucking blown. I never saw this coming, and I'm just so happy it did. I'm so happy. I know a lot of stuff is terrible right now, and I don't want to cry. Clearly my period's coming. Jesus Christ. I feel like I haven't cried on stream in a while, so. Just to see a male streamer stopping and working to better himself, working to make himself smarter, more vulnerable, more creative at a time when so many male streamers are just rewarding ignorance, hardness, arrogance, anti-intellectualism. This could really shift a lot. No pressure, Kai. But I mean, I started following him. Who the fuck am I? I'm a fucking almost 40-year-old lady. And I'm like, I want to follow Kai. It's Kai's Mind on YouTube is where he's doing his reading. If you wanna check in on him there, his reading and his sewing journeys are both on Kai's Mind. on YouTube. So I thought you were being hyperbolic when you said you were going to cry, but me too. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's fair use to read books if they're old enough. So that's it. I wanted to end on a positive. Thank you for being here for the last stream before H3 comes back. Like I said, we made it through. We made it through. We are gaming tomorrow night. I don't remember what game it is. I think it's Mortuary Assistant. So we're going to play Mortuary Assistant tomorrow, and then we will be back on Monday with a real after party. So I hope you guys are excited. Oh, I have to check the GWAM alert. 1 second, guys. I'm being summoned. Oh, you found the video? Okay, let's end on the video that I accidentally closed before that everybody wanted us to watch. Thank you to the mods for that.
Hello?
Can we get much higher? All right. This is apparently a prank of some sort. Here we go, everybody.
Hi, is this Israel?
Yes.
Hi, Israel.
Calling someone's cheater boyfriend to let him know he's at risk for getting 4 STDs. Oh my God.
This is actually Cassandra. Recently, honey, we had 2 women come into our health clinic who have posed you as a potential transmission risk for sexually transmitted diseases.
But what clinic are you a part of?
So I am with the STDTCOSAOT. That would be the Sexually Transmitted Disease Health Center of San Antonio, Texas. I usually find that with...
Is this illegal? Is posing as a healthcare professional illegal?
Patients, it can sometimes be easier to gamify the data and make it a
Shout
little
out
bit more
October
of
for finding
a
it.
experience rather than a scary, oh gosh, what on earth do I have? So I think it would be helpful for us to do an exercise. As you know, you are at risk for 4 different STDs. It's a scary word, but we're just going to use it. And what we can do is you can pick a number 1 to 4, and I can then tell you the disease that correlates with it.
Cool exercise. Pick a number 1 through 4 and I'll tell you what you might have. Oh my God.
1.
Crabs.
What?
Crabs.
Crabs.
No.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
2. Gonorrhea.
He's just like pushing them. Oh, primo, no, numero dos. Gonorrhea.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
3.
Chlamydia.
Okay.
This guy's so dumb.
4.
Low-key, I forgot.
I haven't been in contact with anyone in the past 4 months, so...
So you're saying you've had no intercourse in the past 4 months, Israel?
Nope.
Oh gosh, okay. Do we know that's the truth? Hey, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. I'm gonna be honest with you, but you're gonna have to be honest with me, okay?
Okay.
This is
That's
crazy.
not the truth, is it?
Well, I have a girlfriend, so I've only been active with her.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any allergies, Israel?
Cats.
Oh my God. Not that kitty though, right?
Oh my God.
We are gonna need to have you come to the clinic and do a round of shots. Just because right now we are actually going to place you as a high risk patient. Here's the issue right now. Right now, we don't know how serious it is.
This is horrible to do to someone. I don't care that he cheated. This is horrible.
This could be a simply flip-to-do, wanna-daisy, pecorino romano, right? But
Pecorino romano?
So we're going to be administering trichomatis, Nicera, Treponema palladium, We'll be doing Haemophilus ducreyi, Klebsiella gramatilis, Euplasmia eucranium. We'll be doing the human immunodeficiency shot, 1-2.
The HIV shot?
Simplex, 1-2. We'll be doing the HPV 4-0. We'll be doing Hep B, Hep C, Molluscum contagiosum, the Zika, the Epstein-Barr, the cytomegalovirus, the Trichomonas vaginalis, the Inataba histolica, Giardia lamblia, the Cryptosporidium bitcoin apula, the Phytus pubis, the Sarcobius scabae, the LGB1, LGB2, LGB3, LGB4. We'll have to administer a whole round of Shigella, a whole round of Neisseria, 1 Mpox, 1 Mpox V, 1 HTL1, and then Hep A, and then bacterial vaginosis.
When did you get these results?
5 days ago.
I can only blame my girlfriend, but I doubt she's been cheating.
But Israel, what do you mean? You've been cheating on...
I haven't. There's been an issue, but I haven't been cheating on her.
Israel, do you remember what we told each other at the beginning of this call?
What?
We said that we
How is he so dumb that he doesn't know that this person would not know his girlfriend's name?
We're gonna lie to each other. So let's start that. Be honest with me.
Okay. Okay, what?
Israel, I'm getting the sense you aren't telling me the full picture.
The only reason I've been scared about something is because I have a UTI, which still I don't know where I got from.
Oh, well. Okay, you should have told me about this from the get-go because I'm adding that to your record. That will require some additional shots. Now we gotta do Streptococcus aglutase, Streptococcus diglutase, the Escherichia coli, uropathogenic, the Staphylococcus aureus, the Herp BC, the Herp H8, the Paravirus B19.
Names that be? Hold on. Hello?
Okay, so in that we never get confirmation that this person actually cheated. So, he never admits it. So what the fuck that feels like bullshit to me. That feels like bullshit to me. Snuffleupagus aureus. Oh my god. At no point is he oh my god. Maybe I did. He really is well, then it's my girlfriend. So his girlfriend thought he was cheating, but it sounds like he wasn't. Oh yeah, very funny. This guy's very funny. It's probably all fake, yeah. Well, because he has to keep making these videos, so I imagine a lot of them are fake. I hope it was just a troll too. Health stuff is fucking scary. Oh my goodness. All right. Before you go, I want to know, can you tell someone is a lesbian based on their voice? I watched a video about gay voices on stream. Was that that super old video where that gay guy sat down and identified people? I would say I can't identify everyone. I can't pick out every gay voice. But there are some voices where I'm gay. Just like faces, gay face. We communicate with echolocation. But that's where I'm at. I can't pick out every lesbian voice. But I can tell you a lot of them. That's how I feel. If we had to identify JFK based on his voice, would it be straight? No. No. LGB1, LGB2. So good. Well, yeah, there's a spectrum of voices within the community, right? But yeah, I get a lot of people. I'm gay. All right, friends, I'm out of here. We are gonna go gaming tomorrow night. Let me see if anybody is streaming that we can raid. Who wants to do a raid if I can find one? Everyone hold on to your butts. Let's see who's out here doing the thing. Oh, we have Alex the Fiction tomorrow, but not tonight. Anyone know anyone that wants a raid? I don't see anybody that I follow that's live right now. AB, is he live? I don't see him live here. Oh, he is. What the fuck? All right, work. All right, see you guys over at AB's stream. And I will see you tomorrow night. Bye.